you guys are ready? Okay, hey, my name is Michael Clifford and welcome to the Better Job course. Thank you for making an incredible investment in yourself, one that will change your life. I know we hear that a lot, but this really works. Before we dive in, I want to take a moment to think about your dream job. Number one, you may dream of working for a cutting-edge startup. You know, I'm sitting in a garage where I've started most of my companies. Number two, you may aspire to join the board of directors or be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. We've done that. Number three, or you could yearn for the day that you land a 100% remote consulting gig so you can live in Barcelona or Patagonia. That gig you can do from the comfort of your own home or hotel room or wherever. Whatever it is that you're looking for, this course is going to show you how to get there step by step, word for word. Since you made the investment in this course, I assume you know a little bit about me, but I want to share my background to share some of the most important lessons I've learned along the way. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 13 years old, running my own paper route. Since then, I've made and lost tens of millions of dollars and accumulated a lifetime of hard-earned lessons. Specifically, I was fortunate enough to be the founder of two companies that both ended up going public. The first was Grand Canyon University. I bought Grand Canyon University for no money. It was $40 million in debt and losing $16 million a year. Over the next 4 years, a stunning management team grew it into a company that now has a market capitalization of $6.5 billion. It was the best performing IPO of 2008 under the ticker LOPE. While I was building Grand Canyon and getting the management team in place, I founded another company called Bridgepoint Education in my guest house. Looked a lot like this garage. It was taken public the next year and was the best performing IPO of 2009 under the ticker BPI. While you may have heard of these two companies that are generating $13 to $14 billion a year in revenue, what you probably haven't heard about are my dozens and dozens of terrible failures, painful, horrible flops. The greatest lessons I can share with you through these courses is you have to fail to succeed. I call it go fail, hashtag go fail, which is why I'll be sharing stories of my failures in the lessons to come. I'm not afraid to admit my mistakes because I think often the best learning opportunities are through failure. You'll hear me go into depth about what not to do as much as I talk about what to do. Through the process of launching so many businesses, I've learned the thing I'm most proud about is creating companies that ultimately help people, empower people to reach their life goals through education. Which brings me back to this course. One of my true passions is helping people reach their goals through education, which is why we're here today. With all the positive things that access to information through the internet brings, one of the few drawbacks is an overload of information, and sometimes even the wrong information altogether. Notably, if you Google, what should your resume look like, or how to nail an interview, you are going to find millions of different people telling you a million different answers, and most of them have never been successful doing it before. By just signing up for this course and diving in, you're already way ahead of the curve. You've cut straight to the source. Over the course of my career, I've seen firsthand what works and what doesn't work when it comes to job searches. From recent college grads all the way up to CEOs of Fortune 500 companies and everything in between. There are components that work and don't work. My experience, married with the incredible technology we've developed inside the BetterJob platform, will help you land your dream job. And I'm going to help teach you everything you need to have to go from where you are right now to exactly where you want to go. But you got to figure out where you want to go. The tool will help you with that. I'm confident that this will ultimately be one of the best investments you will ever make in yourself. And it's even better since you are managing the whole process. So what are you going to learn? As a top-level overview, you're going to learn everything that goes into finding and landing your dream job. Specifically, we will cover how to figure out what career you should pursue. This includes what industry, what profession is a good target for you. Sometimes figuring out what you want is harder than actually finding the job. Ever experienced that? That's why I'm going to start teaching you a simple approach that will help you hone in on what you really want. And hey, most people change careers at least 10 times in their lifetime. So just because you chose one thing now doesn't mean you can't try something new down the road, which is what the platform offers you: exploration and discovery. Next, I'm going to teach you how to perfect your resume and online presence. The way you present yourself is extremely important. Although resumes aren't as critical as they used to be, I will show you how to make an effective one quickly so you can move on to other things. Third, we will go over the importance of relationship building. I've even devoted an entire lesson on how to get people to like you in under 90 seconds. I'm not always successful at that, but it works most of the time. And another, to be more likable, more influential person in general. That's very, very important. People do not want to work with negative Nellies or Eeyores. And of course, we will dive into the BetterJob platform, the how to use it. We'll spend several lessons going over exactly how to use it to find and get in touch with any company or any person in the entire world. We will cover best practices for communication. This includes emailing, interviewing, chatting over the phone, and even texting. I'll share successful habits you should pick up and make them part of your lifestyle, including what your day should look like, your schedule, how to stay motivated along the way, and how to eat properly. Lastly, we will discuss how you can apply everything you learn in this course to your life forever. I will even walk you through how to use this knowledge and technology to start your own business if you're tired of working for the man. The last piece of advice for you before we get started is to not just think about this course as a guide to finding your dream job. Instead, these lessons and skills can and should be applied to all aspects of your entire career life journey. Everything we're going to teach you is timeless and is amalgamated from all of our experiences, as well as the experience of all the top search experts I've known and interviewed over the last 2 years building this program. These are people who have helped Fortune 500 executives land jobs, and we're going to reveal everything in this course. With this platform, get your next job, yes, but the real lesson and knowledge you leave with will change your life forever and benefit you over the entirety of your career. It'll even help your family members and colleagues in everything from relationship building to navigating important conversations, to negotiating, to capitalizing on opportunities and advancing within your future jobs. Remember, it's a tour of duty for 2 years. Your job is to look for your next job. Your job is not necessarily your job. It's going to be an exciting journey, and I can't wait to go on it with you. Once again, welcome to the BetterJob course. Let's get going.